Hello everyone. Today I'm with a word which is very popular in India. It's called Mahan, Mahatma. There's so many words in India from that. Mahima. Mahima is also a goddess, Mahima. And Mahat. Mahat is an adjective. Mahat means great. The meaning of the word is great. It's from a Proto-Indo-European, which I made up language, I have to say every time, a root called Meg. Meg means Mahan. Meg. And MEG, Meg. Here is Mahat. Related, but Meg closely resembles its Greek derivative, which is called Meg. Megas. Megas. In Latin, it is like majestic, but Greek is megas. So, Meg, Proto-Indo-European closely resembles megas, and Latin is majestic. There is something called Magnus, all meaning great. Then a comparative adjective called major. Major means it is greater than Magnus. Great. Magnus means great. Magnus. Imagine. Magnus is also a Swedish proper name. We had a great tennis player called Magnus Norman. He was world number 2 at one time. Now he's a coach, tennis coach. And maximum means greatest. So Magnus, major, and maximum. Major means it's important, great. All great. Great, big. Also, you can make any word with great. Instead of saying is very strong, you can say is greatly strong. You can say like that. You can make up a lot of words from great. Great means Mahat, major, and Maximus. Much, the English word much comes from the, it closely resembles magus. Magus is a different thing. Magus means a learned person. Again, it comes from a great man. Magus, magi. It is something like a person who knows magic and all that. Magi. The Magi who went to see Jesus Christ when he was born. Magi, 6 Magi or something like that. So much English word comes from Old English mickle, M-I-C-K-L-E. Mickle means it is quantity, much. So when you say it's much more, means a great quantity. Much less means less quantity. Like that. You can also make words from it, like much greater, much later, and much finer. Much means to a greater degree. So it's also the much. There is another word, may also. You may do that. He may not do it. You can do it. You may do it. May actually means you are able to. You have the authority to do it. You may do it. You have your mug. You have Mahan to be able to do it, and you are able to do it. And the May month also comes from this thing from Mahan, May month. But here May is named after a Greek goddess called Maya. Of course, we also have a goddess in Kerala called Maya. It's called Mayamma. I don't know if she has not anything to do with the Greek goddess Maya. But the May come from the English May. Like, I mean, it's a Greek goddess. It's named after the Greek goddess. May the month, the fifth month is named after the Greek goddess. So a mayor is a French. It's French. It's called Mayer. Mayer come from Mayer, French. So if you ask an Englishman, it comes. They say it comes from French Mayer, but actually it comes from the Mahat. the lineage. The first of the lineage is Mahat Meg. Meg, great. So Mayer is a last derivative, last but the next one. After Mayer came the mayor. Mayor. That means he's a ruler of a city or a town government or something like that. But a great person, mayor, great. And in Greek, it's called megalo. I told megalo means something larger. Especially, mega is big, but megalo means bigger. Usually in medical terms. Actually, this one, there are so many megalo things in medicine. Like megalo artery is there. Megalo artery means a large artery. No, when you become round and big, it's called an aneurysm. But when it's very large but not round, it's called megalo artery. Then when you say Mr., what does it implies that you are calling the person master. But if you call him, you say Mr. this so and so means you giving a respect. But if when you see a stranger and say, hey Mr., that means it's a kind of not giving some much respect to him. You apply it when the man's name is not known, It's kind of rude, Mr. And mistress can mean it's a female form of or feminine adjective of master, mistress. The female teacher. Master is also teacher, great man, teacher. Governess, also Mrs. In latter day means also somebody, your secret, a second wife or something. It's called mistress. Somebody's mistress, they say. Not legally wedded, but mistress. They're living together. Mistress. The olden style living together. Then omega. Omega is the mega. Omega. Not omega. But of course, the last Greek letter is omega, but actually the meaning comes from omega, means it's a large, big O, the last letter. So when I say it's alpha and the omega means the last letter. Alpha means the first letter. So that's everything. Alpha and omega of things. Alma is actually Alma. Alma means a mother or a fecund female is called Alma. A-L-M-A, Alma. Alma just means a great. So a great mother. Actually, Alma just is the name of a book written by this one Ptolemy of Alexandria. This treatise on astronomy is called Almagest. I don't know why it's called a great mother, but Almagest. Then there was a great emperor in Europe. He was the first emperor of the Romans. He was the king of the Franks. Franks means the French people, Frank, F-R-A-N-K. Franks. He's called Charlemagne. Here he is written as Charlie Magne in English, Magne. But the actual French pronunciation is Charlemagne. And it comes from the Latin Carolus Magnus. Carolus. So Charlie is also Charles. So Charlemagne is the first emperor, but his name became so popular that anybody in Europe was called Charles or Charlie at one time. Uh, to that extent that it became so normal that became abnormal. That means somebody who is rude and things like that, very common man. Common man is called a a Charlie. Charlie in Europe. Charlie means is very rude. There is another word that similarly from Charlie. It's called Churly, 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 a very churly person. Churly means Charlie. Churly means Charlie. But he was Carolus Magnus, actually. The Latin name is the Magnus, magnanimity, shows magnanimity. Carolus Magnus, Carolus Magnus. And you can become a maestro if you become a master of music, arts and all that. It's called maestro. Somebody is a maestro. The Sarod maestro. Sarod maestro, somebody. Like that, the Veena maestro, the guitar maestro. From it's also from Latin, magistrum. The magistrum is magisterial, magistrum. And from that comes magistrate. Actually means master of that the criminal jurisprudence. That is magistrate. It's an official. And magistral means befitting a master. Magisterial. Magisterial means like a great master. Sometimes it also means kind of domineering. Somebody who's throwing his weight. It's also called magisterial, arrogant. In short, arrogant, magisterial. And a great charter is called a Magna Carta. Magna means great. Magna Carta, where you have all these reforms in. Magna Carta is for the reforms in UK, isn't it? I mean England. Magnate means great person. Magnate. Actually, industrial magnate, say, connected to. I mean, a person have a great wealth also, magnate. Magnate. And the magnitude can be a size of anything. Of that magnitude, you say size, weight, or length, or anything. The measurement, magnitude of that magnitude, or its weight. Magnitude. But it doesn't have direction. It's just magnitude. If you can say the equivalent in physics may be mass or something like magnitude. Magnitudinal, you can say magnitudinal, magnitude of misery. Sometimes you say like that. Magnitude is measure. Magnitude. Actually, it's weight, measure. And magnum means great. Magnum opus, the great work. Magnum opus for writer is like Tolstoy's magnum opus is whatever the magnum opus is Tolstoy. What is that? Two cities or whatever. Not two cities. So you may have so many magnum opus. Magnanimity means somebody is very broad-minded. Greatness of mind. Magnanimity. Animus means life. His life is very big. I mean, he is very broad-minded. Magnanimity. Magnanimous. Very noble. And there is another variant of Magna called Magnificat. Magnificat is a hymn of the Mary. Hymn. It's a Christian hymn for the Mother Mary. Probably she was saying it like that. It is Magnificat anima mea dominum. Anima means life. Anima means my life. Domina. What dominates my life is the magnificent, the mighty. The Lord or the God is what is living inside me. That is, so Magnificat anima mea dominum. Magnificat, the magnificent, it's backwards, like Magnificat, anima, life, mea, mine, dominum. what dominates? The great, what is there? Dominate, dominant, dominant. Magnificent. Magnificence means greatness. Magnify means you magnify it by a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is a convex for the thing, For a microscope, it's a convex lens. You magnify it. A small thing can be seen larger. It's magnifying glass. Magniloquence means is very verbose. I mean, not verbose, exaggerated. Magniloquence, magniloquence. Sometimes you appreciate person who has magniloquence. Means he can speak so well. Magniloquent, eloquent, eloquence, locution. Locution means it comes from the word locus, loco, L-O-Q-U-I-S. Locus means speak in Latin. Locus. And Maharaja means Maha. Maha is the word in Sanskrit for Magnus or Mega. Meg. Maharshi, great Rishi. And Mahatma. Mahatma is was actually in Buddhism a person with supernatural powers. But in Indian context, I think it's a person like Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma means he's, you can say Rama, the ruler. Rama, the Indian deity was, he was also is a model ruler and things like that. He was Rama Mahatma, like Gandhiji Mahatma. And great souled Mahatma. But in Buddhism means a lot of powers also. Mahayana is a sect of Buddhism. Yana comes from a vehicle. Ya means go. Ya means go. And I told you about Maya. So in Latin it's called Magya. Maya in this thing. Maya means that is a word which gave origin to the May word. I think I told initially May word, May month. Majesty, His Majesty means greatness. Usually it's you address a king, His Majesty. No, you don't call him by names Raman or Common or something. His Majesty, Her Majesty, His Majesty or Her Majesty. And chef of a big household where all the majesties live used to be called as Major Domo. Domo is domestic. We say domestic servant, but major, big, great guy. Majority means state of being greater than the usual is majority. The Congress party got a majority, but are they going to get majority again? I don't know. And majuscule is actually the capital letters. Writing is majuscule. The opposite is minuscule, small letters. Capital is called majuscule. Majuscule writing. Master is actually a magister. Teacher, magister, comes from the root mag, great, maha. Maxim is an axiom. Both are great things, great saying. Maxim as well as axiom is maxim comes from the mug, magnificent or Mag is a Proto-Indo-European for Maha. So Maxim comes from that. Actually means weighty or heavy. Heavy means heavy in meaning. Maxim by which you can live. Things like that. Maxima sententium, chief sentence. Maxima sententium. Maximum. It's a superlative of root meg. Maximum. Maximum. Of course, may also means to be able to. May. I think initially I said may. Okay, I think that's it about 20 minutes now. 1950. Just stop it here. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up, and I'll be continuing it for some more time. I think plenty of words Indo-European origin.